Derp it real good. Derp it real good. Nope, not crying. Nope. Leave it to me to mess something up. Leave it to me to fuck it all up. I don't have any more words. I ran out of ideas.
Oh, jeez. Oh, hi. There is a spider hanging by my desk. It's a real one. Oh my god.
Do I know it? I have paint on my nose. No, we're not. I got it. And now we will take a short break to change our shorts. Oh, shit! You know, sometimes Fortnite is just more important than food. Don't have enough energy. What? Uh-oh. Oh! Ah! No! No! Ah! No! No, no, no! I don't have a weapon! I'm surprised, because, like, this is dark enough to spawn stuff. Ah! I'll have the smithy open, it's not working. Oh no! I'm pantsless! Oh no, where are you? Oh my god! Wait, roll a dice if it's 10 or less. Wait, I didn't see that! God damn it! The 3. And that's the stream, everybody! Ah! Ah! So that's what Fireball does! Woo! Yes! That was my bounty! Ah! 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 Woo! Every day's the derpiest day ever. Hi! I think I did it. Did I make it work? Did I do the thing? I think I did it. Yay! This is exciting. I got it to work. Pardon me while I do a little victory dance. And also change the music. I need something a little bit more upbeat. Ah! Hi! Oh my gosh! It's Bestie! And it's Nick! And it's Joel! It seems to be working. Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix. Is it that bad? Okay, hold on. I honestly, I literally... Is it loud? Is it funky? Is that better? I literally don't know why, but for some reason voice mod keeps defaulting to the 8-bit sound. And I thought I fixed it. I'm sorry. I love you. Hi. There's a high-pitched squealing when I talk? That's weird. It's fine for you? Well, this was kind of a test thing anyway. Did I fix it? Is it better? Do you hear the sultry sounds of my voice? Do I sound sexy? Too bad you can't clip that. But hi. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. If I have no idea how often this updates. So I don't know if the metric is correct into how many people are actually watching. It says 4. I see 4 of you. So hi, I love you all. You've already seen me millions of times. But if it's, for whatever reason, if there's any latency or whatever, and there's more of you that have trickled in, you've never been here before, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I am Mirabelle. I am a stay-at-home homeschool mom and a derpy gamer and a derpy person in general. And I am trying my hand at streaming on YouTube for reasons. Actually, it's not an odd reason, just reasons. And I think maybe it's worth talking about a little bit. Oh, it's much better. Okay, good. You can clip it later when the VOD is up. Yes! Because I do plan on posting something. I honestly don't know how long of a stream this is going to be. I don't know how successful this is going to be. And it's also very late on a Wednesday, which, by the way, madam, you're supposed to be in bed. I know what you do for a living. And you have to be up in the morning. Because Twitch sucks. Actually, and that is something that's very important that I wish there were more people here. But it is something worth talking about. I also don't fully know if I set it up properly. I think I did. Okay, I won't judge. I'm sorry. I love you. I think I set up my bot to do the thing. It says it's connected. I don't know. It says it's an 8-minute interval, so it might pop up in a few minutes, so we'll keep an eye out on it. It's only one bot timer because I didn't know if any of the other commands are going to work. Obviously, the emotes are not going to work because it's all Twitch-related stuff, and that's fine. It's a little bit of a bummer. There's a lot of stuff that we can't do here, so this is literally just straight up hangout, let's talk kind of nonsense. But yeah, like, honestly, with everything that's been going on in the Twitchverse lately, I've been kind of like, you know, maybe it would be worth it for me to start doing more short form content like YouTube Shorts and TikToks and maybe even Instagram stuff and streaming on YouTube. Because let's face it, the stuff that they're doing to their partnered creators is not just going to impact their partners, let me tell you. Because for those of you, if you're not aware, what is happening currently is that they're changing the revenue split. So partners are going to be, or at least certain sets of partners, especially your really high tier, top tier partners, are going to be losing a significant amount of revenue. And when you're looking at somebody who is, like I said, and I'm going to be honest, I don't remember the actual split percentage. TJ, hi! This Twitch looks a little funky. I know. But hey, it's, I'm watching it on another screen, and it actually, it's not terrible. It's doing the thing. It's kind of working, and I'm digging it. But for those of you who are not aware of what's going on, there's a change with Twitch. They're going to be implementing a worse revenue split for partnered streamers. And what's going to end up happening is that there's going to be a ton of creators who are going to be losing a significant portion of money. I think it's something like what, I want to say like a 20% decrease at least, or it might depend on the particular streamer. I don't know. Who needs emotes when you have these? I don't know what that was. Don't ask me. But you do realize that this is not only going to impact partnered streamers. It's going to start with partnered streamers, and it's going to matriculate down to affiliates or even non-affiliated streamers. And actually, to be fair, it wouldn't even affect them anyway, because they can't earn things like bits and subs and whatever. So, kind of, I guess at the point where I'm at, I don't know if I want to do that Twitch partner push anymore. Because it sounds like what's happening is Amazon purchased Twitch years ago, and it's done nothing but hemorrhage money. And they're trying to put more effort into more advertisements, pushing more advertisements, and possibly even potentially taking away, opportunities. I don't know, like, I'm trying to organize my thoughts because it's a mess. It's a hot hell of a mess. And I can't wrap my mind around it. I think they think that by pushing more ads, it's going to encourage us streamers to just be like, hey, we know you, little Amazon company that Daddy Bezos, Mr. Bezos, big old bald Jeff needs to make his billions of dollars. Yeah, Twitch is an Amazon company now. Twitch was bought for like over, I want to say it was like a really big purchase, like several $1 million, if not like $1 billion or something ridiculous, thinking that it was going to be this revolutionary thing they were going to make tons of money on. And instead, it's not making them much money at all. So I think at this point, Amazon is just trying to get Twitch to implode. And honestly, I'd like to jump ship and go somewhere where I have a bit more confidence before that even happens. So that's not going to say, was it 12 billion? Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like an M or a B. So I figured I would just be cautious. I've done a whole bunch of research in the last couple of days and my brain is just like, no, we're going to forget all of this. It's not important. Even though I think it's important, but my brain disagrees. But yeah, so it was a very large purchase, and they anticipated that this was going to be a huge deal for them, and instead it's not. So I think that really at this point, they're just trying to make it so awful that nobody's going to want to use the service anymore. And I honestly, like, if you've not seen the video from Harris Heller and you go to Alpha Gaming, if you like search Google, go on YouTube, use the YouTube search, and find Alpha Gaming. Harris Heller recently did a whole video on this, and I frankly agreed with him that in the next couple of years, Twitch is going to be peace out. Twitch is going to be gone. It is literally going to crumble under its own weight. And I really think that at this point, YouTube needs to step up their streaming game. They're already doing a really fantastic job. They've implemented a lot of really cool features. But I think in order to get it a little bit more on par with a lot of the stuff that Twitch already has integrated, things like, your own set of emotes, which actually, I don't know if that's already available. I didn't look that far. If they don't, doing things like emotes or having widgets like sound alert widgets or things that you can do to enhance your stream in the way that Twitch does, and having gifted subs and things like that. Or I guess in this case, it would be like super chats or whatever. I have to learn the lingo. But being able to have all of those features to increase a streamer's revenue stream would be amazing. And I think if they were to do that within the next year or so, Twitch isn't going to have a leg to stand on. And I would like to, at the very least, start putting my foot in the YouTube door, as it were. And maybe I'll do one stream a week where I stream to YouTube exclusively. And I'll slowly but surely just kind of start moving away from Twitch. I don't want it to be an extreme change, because if in the off chance of things magically get better and and Twitch gets its head out of its ass, then perhaps it's actually going to work out and Twitch isn't going to be dead after all. But honestly, at this point, it doesn't look like it. And I know I've got some fellow streamers in the chat, so y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know. So I figured, hey, why not? I have nothing else planned. I was like, I'm gonna stream today because I missed it yesterday. And then I was out all day and I had literally nothing planned. So I was morbidly unprepared for today. And I'm like, let's do something extraordinary. Looks around. Not me. Yeah, you. Anyway, how have you been, TJ? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Also, Joel, you as well. I haven't seen you either. I know you've been away and you've been doing a lot of work. And how have you been? I'm really glad that you guys decided to come hang out with me tonight. It's awesome. I literally have nothing planned. I figured we just kind of shoot the shit, see how things go, see if this thing is working, and kind of just go from there. But one thing I will say, so like, since those of you are here, for those of you who are here, if you could, let people know that I do have a YouTube presence, and albeit a small one, but I do have one. And it would be super cool if you could just kind of let people know, like this particular stream, if you would, let people know that I'm here, because if I can get, I think, 1,000 subscribers and so many hours of watch time, I'll be able to actually apply to get monetized, which means I can do things like super chats and all that kind of cool stuff. So, mostly recovering from a cold. Oh gosh, I'm so glad it wasn't it's been a hot minute. Yeah, you have been busy. I can't wait for you to tell me about what's going on. It's a vibe. I love it. Thanks, babe. You're just awesome. I'm glad I can keep you company right now, because I know you know with your situation, you feeling a little sad. But I'm here for you. This is the part where I would say, hype in chat, but we can't exactly do that because my hype emotes, I don't know, actually, well, it's going to show up on my end. I don't know if you're going to see it. I don't know if you can see that or if it's just on my end, but I see a whole bunch of hype appear in the bottom of my screen. So it works on my end. Just pretend like it's there. Big sad. Oh, babe, you're okay. I promise you're okay. But I'm really just kind of excited that this works. And actually, let me go ahead and switch things over real quick. I'm gonna do a thing where I show you my display. Okay. So, we got hearts. I like the hearts. That's awesome. Good deal. So I don't need these. These are the commands that this is defaulted with, by the way. We don't need the stuff for, let's see. I don't know what all this point stuff or quote stuff. Well, I don't have any quote stuff. Gives me a buffering bar for hype. Oh my gosh, that sucks. But I have like all these little moderator commands. Let's see. And I have no custom commands because everything is set up for Twitch. Look at that. Also, I've noticed that my chatbot still has not done the thing. It's big sad. This is big sad time. It said that it worked. It said that it was connected. And actually, I'm this close to half asking Joel if he wants to be a moderator. I posted that you're live on my Discord and then my YouTube decided to buffer. No! Thank you, though. I appreciate you. You are so wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Especially, like, I feel bad because I haven't, like, really planned anything. I haven't sussed out the content, as it were. But I mean, there's possibly something that we could do. And eventually, I think what I might see if I can do, if there is a way for me to migrate all of my... I'm actually kind of surprised that there's no way for me to migrate all of my Twitch commands over to the YouTube part of my account. I'm not really sure why it won't let me do that. I don't know. Advanced setting. No. Nope. That didn't work. But see, I have a timer. It's there. I can also put you in 2x speed, but it only works until it catches up with you. Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, I'll have to add somebody as a mod eventually. If I decide to do this, which I think I will, like do this once a week. Maybe this could be my Wednesday thing. Like Tuesday and Friday we'll stay on Twitch, and then Wednesdays I'll come over here and we'll just kind of goof around. I might even attempt to play a game because we do have words on stream, by the way, that we could always do. I actually have it synced up for YouTube, so it should work. This is also, hold on. This is the wrong playlist. It's playing lo-fi stuff. That's cool. You know what? It's fine. This is fine. Tarot Tube Wednesday. I mean, TJ, if you want to be a moderator, I have zero problem with that person being you. Yeah, actually, I mean, that's definitely something we can do, is to see if that works. Let's see. Before I do that, shall we test it out? So here, DM me on Discord, because you have to have it goes by your YouTube channel link thingamabobber. So let me switch this back so I don't dox anybody. That's kind of what we're doing here, making it up as we go. Are you allowed to go back and forth between Twitch and YouTube? You know what? At this point, I don't care. Because first of all, I've seen many other people do it before. Second of all, if they don't care enough about, then why do I bother? It's not like I'm actually making any money over there, because I still have money that's in my account on Twitch that's tied up. Money that you guys have sent to me, either in the form of, or mostly in the form of like bits and subscriptions or gifted subs, is tied up over there because it's less than their $100 threshold, and it's just sitting there staring at me. And it continues to have Twitch's cut taken off of it. Use what, $5? Well, what do you mean by that? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding the context. Forgive me. I'm a little bit slow tonight. My coffee wore off hours ago, and my tea is not catching up with me. But like I actually have money tied up in Twitch, and I don't think I'm ever gonna see it. Which is why I always encourage people, if you're going to do something to support the stream, use Dixper, use Streamloots, which actually is this. See, this isn't going to work either. If you go to dixper.gg or if you go to streamloots.com, both of those are /Mirrodell Plays. Both are great ways to support the channel. Both are really wonderful ways to support me as a creator, to help me keep doing what I do. You can still do direct donations via Stream Elements or through Coffee if you'd like. If you lose affiliate for streaming, oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, so PayPal is actually set up through my Stream Elements tipping link, which that all goes through PayPal. So does Coffee. So like you can actually do direct donation stuff through coffee.com actually. So it's not just like, I mean, of course, if you want tarot readings or whatever, you can do all that stuff too, but it's all direct donation, direct support. So really the only thing that gets charged to you, Oh, I'll tell him you said hi. He has his headphones on. It shows up on stream, just not on chat. Yeah. Hey, at least it's something. I'll have to figure out how to fix it. But that's why I'm encouraging people to just, if you're gonna support me off of Twitch, because money that you guys have given to me to support the channel is literally just sitting there because it's under Twitch's threshold of $100. And it was actually like, I don't mind talking about it. There was like 60, 70 bucks in there, and then it turned into 50 something, and now it turned into like $33. Because even though it's sitting there and it's already had Twitch's cut taken off, they're continuing to take money off of it. So I'm never going to see that money. And that's so shitty. But like, if you do it through Coffee or the Stream Elements tip link, or if you use like Dixper and Streamloots, they take off, like, they have a very, very small, negligible percentage that comes off. The rest of it goes to me. Like, actually, I think with Dixper right now, let me take a look at it, because, and this is because of you guys. You got me up to affiliate. Let me take a look at it real quick. If I could find the correct thingamabobber. Yeah, okay. So, I, just on Dixper alone, I get 80% of the revenue. So, I get 80% of whatever you guys use on Dixper. So, if you buy packs on Dixper, or skills, or whatever the frick they're called on here, I get 80% of that. They get 20%. On Streamloots, I'm still on their bottom tier because it doesn't get used as often. I'd like to try and change that. But it's a 70-30 split. I think. Pretty sure it's 70-30. But either way, that's 70% to me, 30% to them. And what's really cool about Streamloots is if they ever do like a coupon, like a promotional thing for viewers, y'all get the benefit of having the discount for purchasing packs, but they reimburse the streamer for that amount that was discounted. So they're like, hey viewers, we're going to give you like 20% off of these packs. Awesome. Good job, you. So you save 20%. And then they look at me and say, hey, cool streamer person, we see that your viewers use this 20% coupon, but you know what? We're going to let them keep the savings and we're going to pass on that extra to you. You still get to keep it. It does not affect you. I think on YouTube you have super chat, but I don't know how to use it. So I think that's actually part of their revenue thing. Like, you have to it's kind of like with the affiliate program with Twitch. You have to meet a certain threshold before they will allow you to use that. So in order for me to actually have access to that, I need to have at least 1,000 subscribers to my channel. And I have to have, I can't remember how many watch hours, but I have to have like so many 100 watch hours. And then I'll have that opened up to me, which is fine. But regardless of that, I still have all these other little avenues that I can potentially bring money in from. And that's including like my merch store, which I need to start working back on. I think it was 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch. Oh, you know what? For some reason, I thought it was less. Let me look, because now it's gonna bug me. We'll Google it real quick. Let's see. Monetization on YouTube, because I can spell. That took longer than it should have. Okay. I just clicked on this link earlier. I can find it. I swear I can find it. Maybe I can maybe find it. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't think it was supposed to be that high. I don't know. I could be very wrong. Okay, minimum eligibility requirements to turn on monetization features. Oh, that's once you've been accepted into the partner program. So hold on. Where is the page that I saw earlier? Okay. I can't find it now. It was like a little infographic thing. Let's see. Manage your YouTube Super Chat. Okay, that's to manage them, but how do I get them? But actually, you know, this is good that I clicked on this particular link because it says revenue share. There's a little drop down. It says creators receive 70% of Super's revenue that is confirmed by Google. The 70% is calculated after local sales tax and App Store fees on iOS are deducted. Transaction costs, including credit card fees, are currently covered by YouTube. So that's even YouTube is better than Twitch. Like, what? That does not compute. I don't get it. Okay. I know that it's here somewhere. This is literally going to make me go batshit crazy until I can find it. Let's see. Choose how you want to monetize. Let's see. It's around here somewhere. I know that it's a lot more viable, I think, than what Twitch has. Because if you think about it, okay, let's try and do some math. The crappy math person is going to attempt some math. Don't come at me, okay? So let's say, yes, babe, what's up? So if we have 4,000, okay, let's just, I should, if you want me to, I totally can. So my assumption here is that if I have, okay, am I mathing correctly? If I have at least 1,000 subscribers, that means 1,000 people need to watch at least 4 hours of my content. Each one of those people needs to watch at least 4 hours of content for me to get monetized. That's pretty damn feasible. That would be like, I would say if I do a 2-hour stream, that would be 2 of those. 2 2-hour streams per person. I would totally use that email, but I don't have enough eyes. So that's actually not unreasonable. I think the hardest part is going to be getting the 1,000 viewers. It's even the right color. Oh, yes, because I have my shit brown eyes. But I can definitely do some impromptu cards. Use that one. Okay. What should I do? I'm like, what do you mean? Ugh. I'm the star of the show. It is always about me. Ugh, duh. I can't even say that with a straight face. That sounded utterly ridiculous coming out of my mouth. Just ignore me. That was terrible. I can't. It's been about you the whole time? Okay. Alright, I see you. Sorry, my lips are dry. This is the content that you've been living for, right? I'm a material girl. I'm so sexy. Again, I can't even say that with a straight face. My whole life is a joke. Hey! Streamloot's bot. What gives, buddy? Streamloot's bot is supposed to be in the chat. In the chat. I give up. I give up. I also don't have my other camera set up, but I guess this is fine. That's another thing. I was actually thinking about trying to do my tarot stuff on YouTube, but I don't think they have the capability to do like the list thing like Twitch does. Are you salty, TJ? Are you salty? Are you big mad? You can't get that mad. You don't have it in you. I mean, maybe you do and you've been hiding it this whole time. This is fine. This is fine. Bestie, do you want me to do a reading for you? Do you want me to do a reading for you? Do you want a reading? I will use my cards for you. With tarot cards. Okay. You'll have to deal with one camera, though. I'm sorry. Nick's on Twitch, I think. Your cup is empty. Okay. I have something in my eyeball. Quick, get all the... Ah! Mr. Nicholas hacked my chat! I love it. I love it. That's awesome. He's like, I can't use emotes? Hold my beer. I don't know. Do you even drink beer, Nick? I was trying to think. Hold my. No, that's very stereotypical. Maybe you're Canadian. Hold my maple syrup. Hold my poutine or poutine. Poutine. Wait, what's the other pronunciation for it? I know I've heard poutine. I don't remember the other one. It's because we're best buddies. You draw for me. That's why you do the thing. Okay. I can do the thing. Or at least I can pretend to do the thing really, really well. I'm also grossly unprepared. So forgive me if this comes out like the most potato-iest reading. Hold my moose. There you go. Hold my moose. I'm sorry, Nick. Y'all make fun of us Americans. You know. I think it's only fair, right? But you know what? It's actually pretty justifiable. We're allowed to be made fun of. There's a lot to make fun of us for. Am I right, bestie? I also already know what cards you want. See, if I could figure out a way to do, like, the join list like I do on Twitch, then I would absolutely love to do tarot readings here on YouTube. I'm sure there's got to be a way. Hello! Oh my god, hi, Megan! How are you? duper scuffed spontaneous / normally scheduled stream. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in, you sweet, beautiful being, you. I was asked to do a reading for our precious babe over here, who is big sad. Do you actually want to ask why you're big sad? I think we all know why you're big sad. Or at least I know why you're big sad. It's been a day. It's been a day for me too. Oh my god. Hold on. I need to tell y'all. Okay, so this is going to be a lot. Hashtag potential trigger warning. Because we might be talking about pet, potential things that are not so happy to talk about. So I figured, like, might as well keep myself busy while I'm shuffling. So, like I said, trigger warning if things about pet illness and pet unaliving possibly makes you really, really, really big sad, you probably don't want to listen. And I will totally understand if you leave. There's the warning. So, took the kitty to the vet today. And we got an x-ray. It could be either one of two things. And the other reason why we're not 100% sure is because it all depends on when she last ate. Yeah, so the floof, the little cute, adorable floof, she got hugely sick early yesterday morning before anybody woke up. Giant puddle of bleh on the floor. And so I tried to get her to a vet yesterday, didn't work out. End up going with my mother-in-law to her vet and had her vet check her out. And now for context, we tried to get her to eat a little something last night, like a little teeny tiny little dish about that big with a little bit of food in it, just to see if she would eat, because she hadn't eaten or drank anything all day. And she kept making like these weird noises, kind of sounded like she was dry heaving, whatever. I'm going to shuffle this one a little bit more. Because this one hasn't gotten a good shuffle in quite some time. So, as far as we know, to our knowledge, the last time she consumed food was last night before we all went to bed. Now, assuming that's the case, she could have an obstruction because her tummy was completely full of food. She said if she ate right before we went to bed and hadn't eaten anything else since then she's got an obstruction which would require an ultrasound and surgery. And that could cost upwards of at least $6,000. $6,000 that we do not have. Now, if she did sneak some food in the middle of the night, then that is a little bit more okay. That would lean more towards what they consider to be pancreatitis. So for now, we're going to try and treat her as if it's pancreatitis and see how she responds. See if she improves, see if anything happens, because she hasn't been able to use her litter box at all because everything's blocked up. So we're not sure if it's blocked up because of the pancreatitis or because she has an obstruction. So as weird as it is to say, we're hoping for pancreatitis, because that means all we have to do is just give her medicine for a few days and then she'll be fine. Presumably. If it is the latter, we may have to put her down or give her up to somebody who can afford to give her care. And I don't want to go down that road. Yeah. And I honestly have no idea what she could have gotten into. I'm really hoping that she was her typical little food thieving self, and she got into the dog's food last night, or even the other cat's food, because she's a little food thief. She's a horrible food thief. And we try really hard to keep other food sources away from her. And it didn't even occur to me last night to keep all that stuff in check, so I have no idea. And it's something that I really don't want to think about because she's not even a year old yet. So I'm really hoping that she's going to be better in a couple of days. So light your candles, say your prayers, whatever you do. Talk to whoever you got to talk to, but let's get some good vibes rolling for my kitty cat, if you don't mind. So that's what I've been dealing with the last couple of days, yesterday and today. So sorry for not streaming like I usually do. But I'm sure you can understand. Yeah, like, I mean, honestly, like, she's wild, this cat. We have to be super careful. Like, we can't even take, like, a plate of, like, mostly finished food. Like, you know, like, you finish your dinner plate and you put it next to the kitchen sink or whatever. She is the cat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Megan. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But like, even if you put the plate in the sink and it has a little bit of food on it, she is the cat that will jump up on the counter and go into the kitchen sink and lick the food off the plate. You have to rinse the plates. You cannot leave food off to the side. You cannot leave anything. We even had her food bag on the counter after we fed her a few nights ago, and I forgot to put it away. I'm sitting, actually, no, I was in bed. I had gotten into bed and I'm settling in, and all of a sudden I hear, and then, and I hear a bag thump on the floor, and I'm like, what the hell was that? I get up, go look, and she is on the counter, and the food is no longer on the counter. And there were teeth marks in the plastic. So she didn't take off any pieces of plastic, but you could tell, like, she tried to puncture it. So she tried to bite into the bag to get to the food, realized, I don't want to eat through plastic, and so she yeeted it onto the floor in hopes that it would bust open. Thankfully, it didn't, because I just bought that bag of food. And I made sure I put it all away and whatever, but this is what she does. She will find food everywhere and just take it. She's a monster. But anyway, so we've given these a good old hearty shuffle. My dear bestie, what exactly is your question? Or is it just a general question? I should probably turn on my overhead light. Give me 1 second. Oh, that's oddly bright. Hold on. Too bright. I'm too reflective. It's a little off. Let me fix that really super quick. Because I need the extra light for the cards. Configure. Okay. I can fix. Okay. I said okay. That looks better. I had to reduce the exposure. It's a little dark now, but maybe, I don't know, is it? It seems okay on my end. Let me know if it's okay on your end. Alright, so we're gonna do a general read for you. And if anybody else wants a reading, just let me know. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how we do here. You know what? I'm gonna look a couple of these up super duper quick because I've not gotten these ones too often. And I'd rather make sure I'm getting the message across correctly. You know. Da 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 ba ba da ba 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 da ba. I'm gonna be prepared to do. You saw that middle one? Oh no. Yeah, actually, let's see. Hold on. Try to figure out if there's a way I can move it so you can see it a little bit, but you saw it a mile away. Of course you did. Okay, so your first one is the Eight of Pentacles. So we've got this sculptor here, clearly working on a project. I'd say it's almost as if they're admiring their work. To me, this looks more like they're admiring, not so much actively working on it. And then we've got all of the pentacles kind of stacked up in front of them. They're very, very large. I kind of feel like that maybe there's some significance in that, but I don't know for sure. I think maybe it's just the way that this particular card was drawn. But I think this leans towards, I think for you in particular, all that hard work. Like there's a lot of like passion and dedication and hard work in this card. I think almost like admiration of the work that you've done. And I think this is an opportunity for you to be like, hey, yeah, look at me. I did that. I did that thing. Look at me go. And I like that. I like that for you. It's time once in a while that we sit back and we admire the things that we do and we appreciate ourselves for all of the work that we put ourselves through. Because at the end of the day, there's just so many things that we are always criticizing ourselves for, or we're always feeling like we're being criticized for. And it's like, well, I'm never going to catch a break. But this is the time for you to just say, hey, you know, I did that. I worked really hard on this and it looks amazing. Or this project was completed on time and yay for me. Look at what I did. And that's awesome. You should be super proud of yourself. So the next one, we have the Six of Swords. And if you look carefully, you can see the top of the card. It looks like a small boat. Somebody is laying in that boat with hands in what seems to be kind of a prayer, kind of like a prayer position, if you will. And this is, it sounds like you are moving on from something. Like, because to me, I see the boat as movement. Because boats, typically, in one way, shape, or form, they take you from one place to another. So, this is you. This is kind of like going on a journey. It's like you are going somewhere, but you're appreciating the journey. You're not like stressed out about the waves tossing and turning. You're not going, oh my gosh, the boat's capsizing or everything's falling apart around me. No, you're in this boat and you're like, okay, let's go to the next thing. I think like with these two particular cards put together, this tells me that you have worked really hard. You've worked really hard to achieve something. And it seems like that whatever that is has come to fruition. And it feels like the job is a job well done. And you're like, good, I'm okay from this. And now it's time for you to move on to something new. Move on to the next thing. Whether this is, I almost kind of feel like maybe this is based on career. I don't know. Like, I just kind of get the feeling that this is career related. And I know that, especially knowing what you do for a living, I know that a lot of times there's a lot of stress and struggle with your career. But you've come a long way and you've accomplished so much. And in the beginning you're like, I don't know if I'm really cut out for this, but you've shown that you are very capable and very, very good at what you do. And this might be, maybe this is just signaling like, hey, appreciate the transition from this year to the next year, because there's more ahead for you. Maybe this is signaling that there's something else, like a lateral move in your career, or just something that you're moving on from in this particular aspect. I hope you do too. I don't know if it's necessarily that it's speaking to, but I do feel like that there is some sort of transition that you're going from point A to point B. And it's going to be a good move for you. Now, the third card that we have is the Three of Cups. So we have all of these bodies are intertwined. They're all holding their chalices here. We got wine, water, whatever it is. They're all spilling out, but they're all kind of, it almost looks like they're one body, but they're three different parts of a whole, is the way that I see this. But they're not like working against each other. They're not like against each other. They're kind of like, if you look over here, like this one is like holding this one's leg. So, this one's like holding this cup, and this one's got their arm back here. It's like they're working together to make something happen. What's the word? I can word. Words are hard. Brain can work. Collaboration. Like community. It was another word I was thinking of. But like teamwork. This is a huge teamwork card. Nobody's working against each other. There's no conflict here. This is all about uniting. And oddly enough, even though these first two cards to me indicate this is more about, like, these two cards indicate more about family, or excuse me, career for me. But I think this has to do with family. So, yeah, I feel teamwork in this. I know that sounds weird, but go with me. It's like teamwork, like community, like connectedness, you know what I mean? And I think that this has to do with your family. It's the vibe that I'm getting from this card. So this is a sense of like community and connectedness. So wherever, I think if you're transitioning away from whatever this is, and if that has to do with your career, I think that your team is going to be behind you 100%. They're going to encourage you. They're going to help you move, including your family. They're going to be with you. They're going to love you, and they're going to work together with you. It's all part of that kind of community aspect. Kind of like it takes a village. Usually we use that in context with, raising children. It takes a village to raise a child, but at the same time, it takes a village to make dreams happen. Sometimes we have to lean on others to help support us. Maybe we have to get them to, say, hey, help me write my resume, or hey, can you help me figure out how to talk to this person? Can you give me the contact information for this contact, or for this person I need to connect with? Or hey, can you help me shop for my interview outfit? Or whatever little thing it is. There's always going to be somebody that's in your corner. Maybe you call up, me or some of your other friends, and we're like, hey, I'm super anxious about this promotion or this opportunity. Help talk me down, kind of calm me down off of it. And so that's kind of what I mean when I say like it's a really big teamwork community card, because it really takes a village to go through a transition like this. So whether it's a lateral move or something completely different, like this promotion that you're talking about, I think that this is going to be a really good opportunity for you, a really great move for you. And you're going to have the support and love from your friends and your family, and even your coworkers. They're all going to be at your side. They're all going to be at your back. There's no sabotage here. There's no bad juju in any of this. This is great. Now, I would just say caution, like the Six of Swords. This doesn't mean that this movement, that this moving on is necessarily going to be without any kind of bumps in the road. So do expect that. But by and large, this is a really good move for you. And I think that this is all going to be stuff that's going to happen mostly during the summer, but I think, you know, towards the end of the year also. Like, this is definitely something that this is a 2022 matter. So this is going to be something that's going to happen in the not so distant future. Conclusions are within your reach, my dear. We love that full moon eclipse just kind of peeking through the trees. I'm going to pull out the book that goes with this deck. And we'll see if we can go over that with you. Go to my full moon cards. Do, do, do. Full moon eclipse. And just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach its peak. Or it has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for. A way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases it so you can move on. Doors which slam shut will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. These are all different meanings for the card. So if the career aspect doesn't necessarily speak with you, alternate meanings for this particular card. But this is very indicative of, hey, a door is closing and another one's gonna open, and it's your time. It's your time, babe. And that has me kind of excited for you, not gonna lie. So don't be afraid to lean on your community, okay? If anybody else wants a reading, go ahead and shout out in the chat, and I'll happily do one for you. I wasn't planning on doing tarot readings today because I wasn't entirely sure how to set it up with the YouTube stream, but I'm kind of digging it if y'all are into it. Ah! Uh-oh. I didn't mean to close that. I don't get to be called names all the time. Yay! Isn't that like that? That's like the threshold right there. It's like, I just don't want to be called names anymore. You're very welcome. Megan, I will absolutely do a reading for you, hun. Let me just readjust a couple things here real quick because I actually don't need one of my windows up anymore. So I'm trying to fix things a little. That can go there. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. All right. Do you have a question? And do you want the shadow deck, or do you want my light seer deck? Good night, baby. Can we get some good nights in the chat for Amalthea, aka my bestie, who's so awesome. You know, I always wondered, why did we call it hitting the hay? I mean, I guess I can kind of understand maybe where it originated. But like, why hit it? You know? Why are we hitting it? That didn't make sense to me. Light and general. Okay. You got it. And then maybe after this, we'll try words on stream and see if that works. Because I would love to see if I set it up properly so it'll work on YouTube. And then we'll probably we'll probably close out for the night because I wasn't really intending for this to be a super duper long stream because it is late. At least for me. And I also had really nothing else planned. But again, for anybody who's jumping in, if this is your first time here and you're just kind of like lurking in the background, I appreciate you hanging out. My name is Mirabelle. I am a stay-at-home mom and also a homeschool mom. I am a derpy gamer, and I'm also a aspiring tarot card reader. So if you would like your cards read, you can either do it on stream with me, usually on Tuesdays on Twitch. My link is in my about section on my YouTube page here. If you would like a paid reading that's more private, I offer those as well via my Ko-fi link, which you can see right here. And if that doesn't interest you and you just want to support the channel without getting tarot readings, that's okay too. You can also go to coffee.com/MiradelPlays, and you can do direct support, or you can sign up for a membership and get special coupon codes for my shop on there, as well as maybe some other perks depending on whichever tier you choose. So would love to see you. All right, so we're going to do a general reading for Miss Megan over here. There we go. I'm also trying to buy another tarot deck, so support my poor choices. Ooh, okay. So for the first card, we have the Hermit. So for those of you who are not super duper familiar with tarot, this is part of the major arcana. The Hermit is indicative of contemplation. Obviously, you know, when we hear the word hermit, we think of solitude, seclusion. But this is also a time for you to look inward. This is a time for introspection. And I think that's what this is referring to for you now, right now, Megan. It's time for you to kind of take a moment, take a step back, and look inside yourself to find the answers that you are seeking. Because I feel like that there's a lot of questions that you have right now just about life in general, where you're going, where you would like to end up. But you're not really sure what that direction might be. And I almost kind of feel like that you have some self-doubt. So this is a time for you to really just kind of step back, kind of go inward and think about why you're getting in your own way. Or why whatever external thing is going on, why it's stopping you. But this is definitely this speaks that this the key word here is introspection. It's time for you to take a moment, just to step back and breathe and cut out all the noise from everything around you. Put yourself in a protective little bubble and shut out the world, proverbially. And think about you and what drives you. I feel so called out. I'm sorry. But then next we have the Six of Cups. Now, this is about memories. You're recalling a time where things were a certain way that you would like to go back to. You know, we could see like this is, you know, we see the little boy with the puppy, and now like they've gone through this journey of life together, and we see that they've gotten older together. And they're recalling this moment when they were little, where their journey began together. in the context of you being introspective, I think that maybe a lot of what's going to happen here is you're going to recall maybe a simpler time or go back to a period because I think we kind of all do this, we go back to a period in our life where we're like, why did I do that back then? Or I wish I had, like we all say it like I wish I was such and such age. Life was so much better then. And I wish I was that person again, or I wish I had done this differently when I was that age. This is kind of going to be that time for you. And I think it might not all be positive. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of getting the feeling that it's not all going to be positive. And there's probably going to be some sadness or depression or a little bit of anxiety about it. And you're going to be like, what have I done with my life? And that's the time where you need to slow down and say, whoa. All right, let me think about this. Why is this bothering me so much? But some of those memories are going to be peppered in with some really great moments. So this is not all bad. I'll message you on Discord later, but I know exactly what this means. Oh, Lord. I mean, people say that the tarot doesn't work. I'm merely just the messenger. I am trying to interpret the messages. This is just what I felt the cards wanted picked. And this is what we ended up with. I don't know. I think it's hilarious that this happens. I'm not even trying. I just do what I'm told, I guess. I don't know. But also like some other aspects with the Six of Cups, some like other little kind of keywords. Could be even a time for healing. So while you are recalling some of those maybe not so great memories mixed in with some of the good memories, and you're kind of feeling a little like down about it because you're recalling, better times, it's time for you to go inward, do some shadow work. This is a good shadow work opportunity for you. But I think this is going to be a good healing process for you. And it's not going to be easy by all means, but it is going to be necessary and it's going to be good for you. Now, at the end of that journey, while there is going to be some healing, you are going to feel a sense of loss with this Four of Cups that we've pulled here. So she's looking to the left in this card, and the way that I interpret that is that's in many of the cards, she's looking to the past. She's got all of her cups kind of all pulled together. And it's interesting. In this particular card, you see that there is a hand over here holding this bowl. It's obviously not her hand. She's got one here and one here. There's another one. It's almost as if it's holding it for her. Emotional damage. I know, right? But so that's her fourth. These are her cups. She's got 3 stacked next to her. They're all empty. The fourth one is being handed out to her or being held up for her. And it looks like it does have some water in it. It does have some contents in there. But she's looking away from it. She doesn't even realize it. Sometimes we get so caught up in our kind of in our sadness or grief, or just even apathy, just like, ugh, like I give up. This sucks. Everything sucks. I give up. That we don't always realize the people who are there to help and lift us up. So yes, this is going to cause some grief, some sadness. This is going, I mean, you're going to be trying to heal from a lot of literally emotional damage, from emotional trauma, the things that you have gone through in your life that keep continuing to hold you back. It's time to address those and bring them to light. It's time to rip off the Band-Aid and just do the thing. And yes, it's going to make you feel kind of hopeless and bleh and apathetic and just like you want to give up. But don't forget that right behind you, you've got an army of people who love you, who care about you, and who are in your corner, regardless of wherever this right here, where all this takes you. You've still got a helping hand. Don't ignore it. Okay? So For your oracle card, have faith in your dreams. And I know that we have gotten this in a reading before, but I would like to... I think this might coincide with some of the alternate meanings, so I want to take a peek at this one. Let's see. Well, there's waxing moon, waning moon. We need the waxing crescent moon. That's very specific. If I can find it. I really should find a way to tag these. But I don't. There we go. So don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the Waxing Crescent Moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about, and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. So stay focused on what you want. Just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean that they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. Be patient as things start to unfold, and dig a little deeper to find a bit more courage. So I think that right here, especially focusing on these last two cards, you're going to be kind of starting to feel a little stuck, a little stagnant, because all these yucky feelings are going to be brought to the surface. So don't stay stuck in this place. Don't stay here. You can be here for a little brief moment of time, but allow yourself to come out of this, heal from this trauma, heal from this stuff, whatever this is, and you know what that is. Don't stay stuck here. You have to keep going, and you'll get there. Just like it said, like if it's not the end if everything's not okay, but you're gonna be okay. Patience is not my strong point. Well, maybe the universe is telling you that it has to be. But thank you for letting me read to you. Read for you, rather. Read to you. What am I, your mother? No. Do you need a bedtime story? I mean, I don't know. If you want a bedtime story, I guess I could give you a bedtime story. But thanks for letting me read for you today. I think we should play some words on stream. If anybody else is still here and you want to play some words on stream, we should definitely do that. If you've never played words on stream before, it's a super awesome, fun little game. Hence why we're going to play it, because it's awesome. It's an anagram game, so all you have to do is type words into the chat to try and solve the puzzles, and it's great. Nah, you're my close friend. Aww. Aw, thanks. I can't wait for you to come down here and come visit me. Okay. Let's assume that I did this right. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but we're gonna find out. We'll pull this up over here. I'm gonna switch over to the correct window. Hi, how are ya? All right, so assuming I did this properly, this should work. I'm gonna laugh if this doesn't work. Oh, I guess I should probably consider moving my camera a little bit. But yeah, there's the letter. Start guessing, y'all, because I have to move my camera as soon as I find the right group. There we go. Yay! Oh, actually, I don't like it there because then I'm looking at the wrong side. That's awkward. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're here temporarily. All right, let's, you know, I can't even type anything. I need to pull this up. Hold on. Oh no, you don't need to see that. How about I just want to see if it's gonna work. Hey, it works. Hey, I better not be the only one guessing. Y'all asked, well, at least somebody asked for it. There's also a bit of latency, so that kind of sucks. Am I playing with myself? I know that sounds terrible, but I think I might be. It's fine. Rum. It has to be at least 4 letters. But a very admirable guess. Can you tell I'm terrible at this? I'm actually not even super paying attention. That's okay. Also, I think there's only 2 people in here right now. And one of them may or may not be me because I actually have the stream open in a second window. It's a little weird because the chat, let's see. The chat window in OBS does not allow me to type like the one on Twitch does. So there's a lot that I need to kind of work out to make this work better. Ironically, I'm bad at word games too, and I was originally going to be an English major. You would think I'd be better at word games, but I'm actually not. I'm pretty terrible about it. But we proved a concept. We proved that it worked. And that's what's important. So at least something will function properly. But hey, we did the thing. And I think I might go ahead and call it a night because it is almost 9:30 for me. This is very late for me to be doing this. But I will be back on Friday, assuming nothing else happens drastically with the cat. That's true. I remember you mentioned that. I was gonna be until they kept trying to push me into being like a teacher or something, and I'm like, you don't want this to teach random people's kids. I'm sorry, it's not happening. But we do have a few things to fix if I'm going to be doing this again next week, because I would like to start transitioning away from Twitch very, very slowly. So we're going to do 1 YouTube stream a week. If Twitch doesn't like it, tough noogies, because they need to be treating their creators better. And until that day comes, I could give a crap. And if they yeet me off the platform, then fine. I guess I'll deal with it. Be a teacher or a librarian. Yeah, no. Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to be in an environment where I have to go shh all day. I do that enough at my house with my own kids. So, I'll be back Friday. I think Friday, I might be playing. I might consider actually playing Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, because I've actually never played it before, and I recently got the game. I don't know if it's going to be stream friendly. We'll see how it goes. We'll try it. We'll see how it handles. I don't know. If it doesn't, then I'll play Fortnite or Ark, which actually no, that's a little boring for people to watch. I don't know. Yeah, Ren, I don't know. I don't know how she does it. I really don't know. She's amazing. She's a trooper. She's just incredible. She's an amazing being. I love her dearly. But oh my gosh, the things that she tells me about her day, I'm just like, I know. No. But that's it. I'm going to wrap up for the evening. I really appreciate those of you who decided to stop in. You are exquisite and I love you dearly. You're so wonderful. If you could, I'd like to get more people attracted to this channel. So if you don't mind, make sure that you're sharing my YouTube channel. Make sure you share this link with everybody so they can hopefully come in. I'm going to start attempting to post more content on here as far as like probably YouTube shorts and stuff like that. Yes, we definitely should. Oh, we absolutely should. I'll give you some info about that later if you're interested. We'll chit chat. We'll chit chat on Discord. I'll hit you up in Discord in a little bit. So train of thought left the station without me. What was I saying? Why am I a streamer again when I have like the memory processing power of a potato? I don't know. I swear I'm okay. But assuming everything's okay with the kitty cat the next couple of days, I will stream on Friday. That will be on Twitch. Oh, share this channel with everybody. I want to try and eventually get me up to 1,000 viewers, 1,000 subscribers, and get those watch hours so I can start getting monetized on YouTube, because then that'll make this super worthwhile, especially because better revenue split. And it'll be great to actually be on a platform that's a lot more supportive for their creators, but more short form content, probably do like more tarot stuff, or just, I don't know, posting pet pictures on Instagram more often. I don't know. I'm definitely going to be doing something where I can actually have a little bit more of a presence on YouTube, so it'll be easier to bring more people in. But hey, a little help goes a long way. So if you guys don't mind kind of making sure that you're liking videos, commenting on them if you see them, sharing the links with your friends and family, all of that stuff is super appreciated, and I love you dearly for it. And maybe we can get some more little things working on here to make this a little bit more competitive with what Twitch has to offer. So until then, I'll see you Friday. Stay derpy, my friends, and may the 4th be with you.